Hello and welcome to Shaw Academy. In today's video, we will read about high jump, its measurement rule, and all the important things we are going to do in this video. What is the length of the landing area? Its length is 5 meters, its width is 3 meters, and its height is 1 meter. It should be 16 meters from here, and the player will come running from here, and over this bar he will jump and land on top of this mated area, and you can see this post and the crossbar. She lives about this. We also see how much is the distance from one post to another post. It should be from 4 meters to 4.04 meters, and you can see it here. See here, it's built to support the crossbar, which is rectangular and 40 mm wide and 60 mm long on both sides. See here, this way here the crossbar is placed on it, and it should be flat so that the crossbar can easily rest on it. Next, we look at the measurement of the crossbar. The crossbar here should be 4 meters long, and its weight should be 2 kg, and its diameter should be 30 mm. And this crossbar should be made of fiberglass or any other suitable material, but it should not be made of metal. And this crossbar is divided into 3 parts. The one that runs in the middle is circular, it is round, and the side ones that run are flat from the bottom so that it is easy on the boot. How wide are these coins? They are between 30 and 35 millimeters wide, and they are long from 0.15 to 0.20 meters. Then what are the styles within high jump, and how many ways are jumped? See that the most simple and the most basic is the Caesar style. It goes something like this. The movement that is made in it is like a scissor. That is why it is called. And there are normal children in schools or those who are new. They use this method because it is quite easy, simple, and basic. As the roll is done, it is done in this way. Then there is a third roll in it. Look at it in this way. You can see in the image. Then there is a roll in it. You just remember their names. You can ask in it which is the western roll. Who is the stern roll from? Who is the roll from? So one stays in it, and it is quite popular nowadays. The big competitions are professional players. They do this way a lot. There may be some such movement in the image, and it is also questioned by the Fosbury flop. Note that many times it is named after the United States, who was also a gold medalist in the 1968 Mexico Summer Olympics. Next, we read about some of its basic and general rules. Before the start of the competition, the chief judge announces the height of the crossbar. First, he will tell how high the crossbar will be, and then the player can either accept or pass it. It means that if the player does not want to start on this height, he can start on the next height if the player wants, so he can start with any height that was announced earlier by the Chief Justice, like let's say for example the referee here or the Chief Justice has announced all these heights before the competition now. Among them he can start from any height. Now there will be some who will accept the challenge and jump at that height. And there will be some who will not accept the challenge and pass, and then they will start to jump from the next height. Then next is see the player can take off from 1 foot only means when he jumps he will jump here on 1 foot only. If he jumps here with both feet, he will be considered to fall. And the crossbar should not fall while jumping. If while jumping the player touches the crossbar, but the crossbar does not fall, it will not be considered a fall. If the crossbar falls, it will be considered a fall jump. If the athlete goes out of his plane before clearing the jump, it will not be considered a successful jump. To make a successful jump, the athlete must drop the bar over the bar and break his plane. All the players have had their chance and they have reached a particular height. Then the bar is raised for the next one. The bar will be placed a little higher, and how much it should be raised, so the height of the crossbar should not be less than 2 centimeters. After each round, the height of the crossbar will be increased by 2 centimeters. One more thing to remember is that after winning the final round, the player can say the height he wants to jump at this height, so that he can increase it for a record. If he wants, he can do so, and each player is given 3 chances in each round. That means 3 chances will be given to each player. 3 consecutive attempts will be given to them. And if he is not able to clear it even in these 3 attempts, then he will be disqualified from the competition. As if there is a height, each athlete will be given 3 chances to clear it. So there will be some players who will not be able to clear it in the first turn. Then at the same time, he will be given a second chance. Then even in 2 jumps, if he is not able to fulfill this height, then he is given a third chance. If someone clears in the third chance, then that is also fine. But if someone fails to fulfill these 3 chances, then he will be disqualified. No other player is able to clear this height apart from whoever clears the higher height than me, so that athlete will be the winner here, and each athlete is given 1 minute to complete their jump. But remember, when we have fewer athletes participating, less than 3, 2, or 3. If there are athletes, 1.5 minutes time is given to each athlete here. But this will happen when we have fewer athletes participating at the beginning. But this is not the case if we have less than 3 athletes left in the final. If there are 2 or 3 players left, then the time will be extended. Once the time has been started, the time will not change. But if we have less participants at the beginning, then they can be given more time. Then next is we have if done. Then what happens if 2 players are equal at the same height? Then what will happen here? Then they will see who has cleared this height in less attempts. If still the tie is not broken, then it will be seen who has the least number of misses in the entire tournament, who has had the lowest fall. And if there is a tie for the first place, then the jump off will be done here. It is taken. Then the last is official. The chief judge is there, which keep an eye on the whole event and verify the measurement, and they have 2 flags, one of white color which indicates the valid trial here, and the red flag which shows the fall jump here. If the jump falls, then the chief judge will raise the red flag. If the jump is completely valid, then he will raise the white flag. Apart from this, there are 2 more judges. One resides in the landing area. One remains a little behind. It helps to replace the crossbar when it falls. Assists the Chief Justice. There is a judge who has full charge of the athlete. And there is a scorer who records the entire score, makes the result sheet, and each athlete calls. And one will stay with the announcer right here, and there will be a scoreboard judge who will be in charge of the entire scoreboard, and a timing judge who will indicate the clock, because there is a limited time to complete your trial. This is its official video, and also the video is here. If you like the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Press it so that all the new videos coming to you